Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Same World, Different Game. I am Caro. I am the crow, and it is wonderful to see you. So, this is our first news broadcast, so please be gentle. It is relatively a live broadcast. You may have to wait seconds for me to get the gags to pop up. Well, shocking gags to pop up. But either way, we hope you have fun with us and have some interesting information, stories. We'll try to do this once a week, but no guarantee. We have a lot of things, and apparently our thing likes to glitch. Why can't the CC end up doing? No, I don't care if you don't like me calling you. Content creator is too much wordage. But, moving along, Destin. Anyways, in the news, this is actually from sometime last week. We had an interesting theory in the world of science. According to a recent research report shared on Science News from the University of Kansas, the Hipposideros genus of bat being researched in the Solomon Islands, which can have up to 5 different sizes depending on the island, are not necessarily related. The use of DNA sequencing proved that many of the bigger bats are actually closer related to the smaller bats. The working idea provided by one Tyrone Lavery, the University of Melbourne, is that the bigger bats are evolving in size to eat the prey the smaller bats don't. Wrong screen isn't right screen isn't popping up. Jackie, would you mind showing the Jackie, would you mind showing the picture? No, Shocky, not that picture. Not that picture. There we go. Let's hope that went. No. Oh no! Don't. I said don't. I said don't. Oh, Shocky, get that picture off there. Dang it, Shocky. Well, this has been a complete bust. Anyways, I have no. Just pretend none of you saw that. No, seriously, saw that. Possibly. Either way, aren't these little fellas adorable? These are what are known commonly as leaf-nosed bats. There are a lot of different subspecies, but the leaf-nosed bat that's currently being studied in the Solomon Islands, 5 different sizes. However, in our changing stories from this, we will be moving into political drama, as in political drama that everyone and no one cares about all at the same time, which is the drama going on with President Trump. You might be thinking, no, you're thinking, best guy ever. We don't care. Put simply, he is still experiencing everything going on with the he is still going on with everything from the hush money trials. Most recently, one of his staff members was actually testified that she acted kind of in assistance as a workaround for controlling the incoming man. But either way, interesting part behind all of this that I took away from it is the fact that he's still getting away with it all. And I mean, we could have an outside source look at it. We could have our friends out there jump in, give her opinion as someone outside from the United States. But yeah, I don't suggest it. Ultimately, the one thing to take away, all right, let's start with what we have from here. He has violated gag order while dealing with trial. I believe at last count, according to Yahoo News, he was at approximately 10,000 that he has been fined. And the judge said that if he continued, he would be held in contempt of court. Some of you, oh, well, what's contempt of court? Contempt of court means you're essentially just breaking. And some of you may be like, that's not a big deal. And it's like, yes, it is. In other cases, people that have done this essentially attempted to control, coerce, or change the opinions of different people, specifically the jurors. Since it is a jury. Since it is a jury case, that kind of thing will be looked at. But essentially, after the 10th fining, Judge Merchant essentially just said that if this continues, he could face jail time. Which, I mean, given the fact he was president, it would be interesting. Don't know that many presidents actually serving time after. Don't quote me on that. But at least here in America, thing. As for investigations go, he's definitely he's just in so many. That's the truth. But ultimately, what does this mean in the grand scheme of things? Fact is, absolutely not. Most of us out in the common world are broke. What he does will not change anything we do in our day-to-day life. We are just going to keep on. And when the election comes, we will have to decide. As for what we decide, well, most people will probably overlook what he did and overlook anything based on his past, and instead look at what they're wanting in the future, or in some cases, his effects on the past. Basically, how he did as president. For anyone that wants our honest opinion, that's good, but that's bad too. As someone that is older and wiser of you, I will say that George Washington had it correct when he said that there was no point in becoming a two-party system. Because unfortunately, being a two-party system that it is not for general populace. It is for either one side or the other. And to that end, while it may serve either side's purpose, it cannot fully benefit the common man. Because at that point, not everyone's ideals being acknowledged. It's two peoples, two parties. So take that to the bank and think about it. Or if you don't, I don't care. Not my task, not my issue. In studio news, what's big aquatic and will be joining the crew soon? Keep an eye on our TikTok to meet our two newest members. Their stuff should be out sometime next week, hopefully. Well, should be out week after next. You can expect that we'll probably have another out sometime. This week's video will most likely be our heritage dinner video, which I was not a part of. Why is I make the I'm kidding. As for plans for this evening's game, we will be doing Hogwarts, and because it will be on Xbox, and does not really work well yet with our capture card. We will be doing it without anyone being able to see the Viskull. One of these days we hope to actually get that function. As for anyone that's like, well, wait, why isn't Zelcera playing more Baldur's Gate? It's because we ran out of. Once her character died, she kind of just started sulking. We're going to be so if you want to see more of Zelcera playing Baldur's Gate, say so. She wants attention. She craves it. Probably shouldn't. Moving on to our next story. This one is more into archaeology. So one of the strange items that you can find throughout ancient history, archaeology, is what is known as a Roman dodecahedron. If you wondering what that is, to quote the Phantom Toll Booth, my angles are many, my sides are not few, and the dodecahedron and who are you? Basically, it's a 12-sided mathematical shape. However, these Roman dodecahedrons are known to have knobs sticking out each angle set. You can easily enter Roman dodecahedron and you can find a bunch of pictures on Google and such. Once we finish up this report, we'll be posting the links for both of them. We don't really know what they were used. They're kind of irregular in that sense, and over 30 have been found. Starting 7 days ago, if you are in Lincoln, England, or around Lincoln, England, the Norton Disney dodecahedron will be on display in the Lincoln Museum, and that should go on for a while. And that's if we lived in England right now, that would have been one of the things that we wanted to go. I think the closest that we have where we currently are would be one on poison that they have going on. They don't have a lot of adult in the city aquariums. That Too bad, really. But either way, there's always something fun going on. Um, if you haven't already, visit us on TikTok. Once this uh, goes live on YouTube's. I swear I am a professional. I know what I am saying. No, once this goes live on YouTube, you can feel free to check us out there. You can feel free to review us in Twitch, like, comment, subscribe. I don't know. Do whatever or you have to get the things flowing. And that will be it for my report today, Flings. This is Caro signing off. Have an amazing rest of the weekend. And I will now pass this over to Shaki. This is Shaki. Links for or the dodecahedron story and the bat story can be found below. Trial information was found on Yahoo. If you enjoyed this, please like and follow us on TikTok, Twitch, X, or here on Twitch, X, or here on YouTube. For more images of Caro, have a great night, everybody. No, seriously, have a great night. And don't listen to Shaki.